Hey, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back. We back with some more of this boxing shit. We finna talk about it. We be about it. And you read about it. City, state, zip. We about to get to the roll call, all that stuff. We back with some more stuff, man. We gotta talk about this stuff. We just gonna ride out. Rest in peace, Nip. Neighborhood Nip. Good to see the Crips and the Bloods come together in LA. You know, form some peace treaties. I like that. They said bless up. Yes, sir. We're just having fun with this game, man. The game is ours. We control the narrative. We're gonna switch the beat up. Waiting for YouTube to send out notifications. Hey. In the meantime, we're just gonna throw out some stuff. I did the Canelo-Jacobs 30-day weigh-in, which is mandatory for the WBC. Canelo has the WBC belt. Canelo, I was born ready. Alvarez, he weighed 168.2. Daniel Jacobs, he weighed 175.4. That's a good fight, man. Randy Ridley was shaking, was popping. We out here. So Jacobs, not a surprise that he came in a little bit heavier. He's within the regulations. So far, so good. You know. I gotta find a beat that I like. I always end up going back to the classics. I feel like the classic beats were simple, but they hit in there. Like, just listen. Testing 1, 2, 3. What up, kid? We in the building. Randy Ridley. We not playing with them new media shit. Man down, hit that like button. You know what it is. I came to bring the pain. All cold from the brain. West Coast. Let's get it. This shit just like. Oh, man. Also, Clarissa Shields. They did a part 2 of Clarissa Shields versus Christina Hammer. All access. Big up to Showtime for investing in women's boxing. It took HBO, some people don't know, it's like 42 years for them to televise a female fight. Televise one. You know, the first female fight televised on Showtime was Triple G versus Vonis undercard. They put Cecilia Brækhus. They put her on the co-feature. Like, that's crazy. Because Showtime, they showed like Amanda Serrano. They definitely had Clarissa Shields as main events and stuff like that. So that's insane that it took HBO so long to get with the program. I told you. Yo, what up? We're about to talk about this new media state of mind. Oh, this ain't the... Man, I hate when they do that. Hold on. Boo. We're just gonna keep it simple. Alright. Such a classic. Rest in peace, Prodigy. We just waiting for them notifications to go out. We gonna talk about it. We just warming up the mic. But shout out to Showtime. Showtime. They put Clarissa Shields. They definitely gave her a platform. When women's boxing doesn't always get the same respect, it definitely don't get equal pay. We just working for that. We working towards all that. You know, everybody gonna eat. New media's here in these streets. Let's get it. You know, and them days is over. Black fighters gonna get their equal shine, exposure, pay. Women's boxing, we gonna elevate that. Anybody who ain't getting their proper just dues, we the new court of law, and we raw. Let's get it. They talk about pay-per-view is dead. Okay. We gonna see. Them days of, shout out to Dante Kennemore. The days of just saying whatever and not, not being held accountable. No, everyone forgets what you said. That's over. That shit is a dub. We coming. Please believe we coming. And we just getting stronger. We like Bebe Kid. We don't die. We multiply. Shout out to Victor. We spitting the sickness. The hot shit. And it's funny, man. There's a lot of people in the, they want to do this now. I've been blessing mics. And everything's still all right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, my best advice, people ask me, like on this YouTube stratosphere, be yourself. Stop copying. Be you. And you got to talk some sense. A lot of people just say whatever the fuck they want to say, and think they they go like they go with like the crowd. Sometimes it's good to go away from the crowd. You dig? Just because people see this, man, we talk about this all the time, or I do. You know, just because people are encouraging something, that don't mean nothing. Like, you ever watch the World Star videos and then there's like a crackhead woman dancing, you know? And then people are encouraging it. Like, oh, go shawty, it's your birthday. Go shawty, it's your birthday. You know, and they encouraging the dumb shit, and they know that she can't dance. They know it's a tweak, you know, and they still encouraging it. Same thing goes for this boxer shit. There are a lot of people that'll just tell you and want you to say whatever the fuck they want you to say. And then when you do it, they'll give you a false sense of confidence. But guess what? They're not supporting you, you know, because you look at their numbers, you look at their super chats, you look at, you know, you don't see that. You don't see that stuff coming in. Let's get it. Let's do a quick roll call. We about ready to get started. You know, I would say that in the beat run out. Let me know where you guys are from. City, state, zip. Bad boy, baby. Smash the like button. Shout out to Massachusetts, where we mass produce it and amass the music. In the past with the new shit. Shout out to Denver, 281-951. Rep, where you from? Hey, YouTube been bugging, man. If you're a full-time creator, you'll know what I'm talking about because you'll see it. You know, you could tell when they changing the algorithm and stuff because the videos don't get out to people and people don't know what the fuck's going on. But we just gonna ride the wave. Queens, New York, California, 805. Brooklyn in the building. Houston, Texas, to Corona, Cali. Chattanooga, Tennessee, Sonora, Mexico. Let's get it. Currently in the 310. But from the 504, shout out to Louisiana, the boot. And the haters will get booted. Let's get it. Houston, Texas. Accra to Vegas. Vegas. Ohio. They said that boy Ego on that steady grind. Keep working. Salute. Most def. Body more. 410. Shout out to Compton. CPT Hub City. Where y'all at, huh? CPT Hub City, California. What? Let's get it. What up, Fight World? Your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. They want to be just like us. New media. Now, let's jump right into the title of the video. I don't understand some of the business move. And, maybe it's not for me to understand. But, having full 100% creative control and the ability to speak boxing, freely, I'm giving you my thoughts. Some of Dazon's business moves, strategy, the infrastructure, the business model, I don't personally get. I don't understand, and I've expressed that. We'll see. Maybe they have a sleight of hand trick. But in the case of Gennady, Willie Monroe, his punches is nothing. Tick, 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 Golovkin. I don't understand, I don't understand what's going on. So, let me quickly recap. Golovkin last fought in September against Canelo. It was supposed to be in May. Canelo failed 2 drug tests. He got pulled from the fight, or pulled himself from the fight, because he wasn't going to be able to fight. Golovkin fought Vanes Martirosyan instead of fighting his mandatory that he was supposed to fight, Sergey Derevyanchenko, in that fight or the fight after. Then, he knocked out Vanes in 2 rounds. It was really predictable. And then he went on to fight Canelo, and he went on to lose to Canelo. I thought it was a rightful loss. Some people were screaming robbery, but a lot of the top fighters from Juan Manuel Marquez, Andre Ward, people like me with the popular channel, seen Canelo winning. People still said, oh yeah, look at everyone at the press had Triple G winning. How many times do I have to tell you people? The thing is, there's a lot of people in boxing. I go to these fights. I'm there. I hear it. I see it. I talk to a lot of people, and a lot of them don't know what the fuck they're talking about, whether they have a credential or not. Boxing is a niche sport. Most of these guys don't look like they, could do 1 pull-up. There's a lot of people like that, So, you got to take it with a grain of salt. People, and then on top of that, sometimes you have people who have credentials who might not even be the founder of the company that is successful that got the credentials. So, long story short, I'm not impressed by, like Shania Twain, that don't impress me much. That don't impress me, because 45 people at Press Row had Golovkin winning. 45 people don't have a popular YouTube channel where they could speak commentary and effectively break it down, analyze it, and explain what they've seen. 45 people might be groupies. 45 people, some people might be racist or biased or have some inherent favoritism. 45 people might be somehow connected to that fighter or attached to the gym. I don't care about stuff like that, because that's not when I concoct my fight predictions, that's not what I go off of. I don't go off of stuff like that. Like I said, if there's a fight where it's 2 people that I'm cool with and that I know or whatever, I just not do a fight prediction. If I don't want to be caught in the midst of it, so I just refrain from even putting out a fight prediction. So, long story short, Golovkin lost. I thought it was a fair loss. He didn't really do much in the first 8 rounds. He looked pretty wilted. He did show heart, show the chin. Showed heart in the second half, troubled Canelo a little bit in the 9th. He hurt Canelo in the back half of the fight. So that kind of saved a little bit of his performance from being a complete dud. Anyway, he got all these offers to fight on ESPN, PBC, or Dazn. We now know and have knowledge that he has chosen Dazn. They even did a press conference, which was utterly ridiculous, because they announced like a week before the press conference that Golovkin was signing. At the time they had the press conference, nothing was stated. They didn't really reveal anything, so they basically had a press conference, kicked a few interviews, and told us what we already knew, that Golovkin had signed. All right, we got a hot seat. Watch how I do them greasy. I promise you that. Alberto says all you do is talk shit in Triple G. Like, shit doesn't even make English sense. All you do is talk shit in Triple G. So I'm in him like he's a Zord. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Now, anyway, watch me catch a body. What did I say to talk shit about Golovkin that you disagree with? We'll start there. Alberto, look at the names, faces, and profile pics of people doing the most hating. I'm telling you guys, I don't even understand why you try at this point. Because it just makes me look better. It makes my shooters look better. It makes the channel members look better. It helps my channel grow, and it makes you look worse. So please explain how I talk shit in Golovkin. Pause. You know, what did I say about Golovkin that you disagree with? That's all you have to do. See, you dudes just run up and say, oh, you talk shit. You talking shit about Triple G. If I'm talking shit, to me, I'm just thinking if you talking shit, you just saying whatever. So if that's what you believe that I'm doing, tell me what you disagree with. You have 15 seconds, shooters. Y'all know what it is. So let the games begin. Okay. 15. Alberto, you gotta do something, baby. Where you at, Berto? 14. Please let me know. Let me know how I talk shit in Triple G. Pause. What did I say that you disagree with? 13 seconds, Berto. You gotta do something, Berto. 12 seconds, Berto. Please. Do it for the culture. Do it for old media. You got 10. Your time is coming to an end, Berto. It's been fun. You got 9 seconds, Berto. Where you at, Berto? You said I was talking shit, so what do you disagree with? 7 seconds, Berto. Come on, Berto. Stay with us. Come on, Berto. Look, Daryl ready, bro. They ready to get you. They ready to take you about the chat, bro. 6 seconds. Breathe. Yeah, Berto, you gotta breathe. We know you came for a drive-by. You really don't want to smoke. Okay, 5 seconds, Berto. Breathe. Told y'all. 4. He said he will be back. Motherfucker, you are him. Block him. You just said he will be back. He's still a top dog. You didn't tell what you disagree with. You out of here. That was easy work. Okay. Y'all gave me some easy work to start off my day. So, let's just quickly recap. Franco said, boy, man, get him out of here. Okay, so this was the context of the conversation. Anybody run this back or watch the replay. He accused me of hating on Triple G and said, all you do is talk shit and hate about Triple G. I said, all right, fine, fair enough. That's your accusation. Now prove it. What did I say about Triple G that was talking shit that you disagree with? Did you see what he put? He said he will be back. What's that got to do with me talking shit? Then he says he will be fine. What does that have to do with me talking shit? And then I said shooters block him. And he said, boy, what? Oh, what? Whoa, what? What is, how does that answer any of the question? You tell me who won. I see them, they don't want smoke. Oh, media, you a joke. It's over. Just face facts, Dunny. You gotta face facts. That's the extent of the conversation. He said, boy. You know, Soldier Boy and shit. Listen, this is because these guys are emotional. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. These dudes are emotional. They hear a critique, they hear a criticism, they hear thoughts made, and no matter how true they are, they take offense to it, knowing it's the truth, but they take offense to it because they know they can't save the fighter from that type of criticism or that type of concern or these points being brought up. So what they try to do is reverse it or deflect or, you know, change the energy and then switch it on me and make me the centerpiece, make me the mantelpiece. I don't have nothing to do with this. You know, I'm telling you my thoughts. If you disagree, fine. But you got to stand for something. Oh, media, you got to do something. Do it. I do it for the culture. You do something for your culture. If you think I am just merely bumping my gums, talking shit about Triple G, so be it. But you got to explain that, partner. You got to explain how none of what I'm saying makes any coherent sense to you. And I'm just simply talking shit. So I have no valid points. I'm just talking shit to, you know, keep a Triple G down or whatever the fuck you think is going on. And then they never do it. They never do it. All they do is, oh, he'll be back. Okay. When did I say he won't be back? What does that have to do with answering the question? They refuse to do it. Moving on. I told you. You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. Jake! It's too. Someone said Triple G versus Rod Selka. They know they losing. That's why they do these desperate attempts. You ever watch a movie and then like there's like Batman or somebody. Let's say Michael Keaton as Batman, right? Shout out to Marv Beck for subscribing. Appreciate you. Let's say it's like Michael Keaton playing Batman, and then Batman, the big boss, is like Joker, Bane, or whatever. Those are the real like antagonists of the story that could, you know, potentially hurt Batman. Then these little henchmen run up on Batman, really trying to stop him and like fist fight him. And then Batman's just like, tsh, 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 and it's just easy. Like it's not like you're not even the real competition. Bane, he's the real competition. Joker, he got like gadgets and like props and pranks and stuff. That's the real. These other dudes, that's what they do. It's like they come with these pitiful attempts. Like, you know, the little henchmen ain't gonna fuck with Batman. You know what I'm saying? That's why they come with these little desperate, oh, you're hating. Well, I already said this. We could all disagree. We could all agree to disagree, whatever the saying is. But peep this. Why do they refuse to, if you disagree, include what you disagree with in the comment section? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why do they refuse? Like say, oh, Ego, you're full of shit. You're talking shit about Triple G. Here's why. They never include that. That's how you know. That's why I'm not going to, you know, I'm just going to selectively pick them off. You know, some I'll just pick out so they never know, because they, you know, let them tell it. My whole stream will be, you know, me doing hot seats that don't amount to anything. Shout out to Eat Man. That's a great terminology or way to phrase it. He said they lashing out. They know what I'm saying is true, because once again, like here's an example. I'm the king of analogies. This is what I do. Smash the like button. Let's say I came up here, Ego, I'm near your hood in Pittsburgh. Shout out to Pittsburgh. I see you are still killing old media. Shout out to Pittsburgh, Antioch, Bay Area shit. You dig. Let's say I came on here and I had a math channel. I like to teach math, right? And I had a chalkboard and I'm like 2 + 2 = 7. 750, right? Then people would easily come say, hey, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, Ego, because 2 + 2 actually equals 4. It doesn't equal 750, right? Because the way math is taught, the curriculum, arithmetic, we all know 2 double, 2 × 2, 2 + 4, or 2 + 2 = 4, right? So once again, the easiest thing to target would be the error, the incorrect, the inadequacy, the thing that was inaccurate. That would be the easiest thing to attack. So if all of what I'm saying is talking shit and full of shit, and I'm saying certain things unwarranted about Triple G, then the easiest thing to attack would be my error, my incorrect assertion or synopsis of what's going on. That would be the easiest thing to call out. But instead, that's not what they do. They say, oh, Ego, you're ugly. Oh, you know, Ego, you're full of shit. Oh, Ego, you're biased. But they never get to the actual point of me being biased and letting you know a better perspective than what I'm giving you. They never say, oh, you're wrong. Triple G never fought Vanes Martirosyan, and that's what you just said. You just said Vanes Martirosyan was coming off a 2-year layoff and a loss to Edeslandi Lara, but that's a lie because Vanes Martirosyan fought Butterbean. They're not doing that. That's the easiest thing to do, but they refuse to do it. You know why? Because they don't know what they talk about. The easiest thing to combat would be the error. You know, oh, you're doing it wrong. That's not correct. But that's not what they do. The guy said, you talking shit about Triple G. All you do is talk shit about Triple G. Okay, what'd I say? He'll be back. Emotion. That's pure emotion. I told you. A bunch of beta males. You don't like this being said. You know, they treat it like a family member. You don't like this being said, so despite if it's true or not, you refuse to believe it. Anywho, Triple G versus Andrade is absolutely the most impactful fight that Triple G could face and easily face, you know? And like for me, I have no problem buying Dazn for a year if they show me something. But if you can't show me that you can make in-house fights like that and you're a new company, then I'm just going to go month to month, only on the months that I need to see the content or that I am free or that I am available. It's that simple. If they establish a trend of making the best fights, then I'll consider paying up front for a year. But if you have Andrade sitting there, an American fighter, you have a fighter who's a silver medalist from Kazakhstan who has already, you know, made noise in America since Grzegorz Praska, and then Andrade is an Olympian too. So basically you have two Olympians who could fight each other. Winner could fight Canelo-Jacobs for undisputed, and you're not making it and you're refusing to make it, then that's not a good look to me. You know, especially when things keep coming up. Like the other thing is like this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. Black fighters constantly are faced with just various perils and like adversities. This other reason why I think this is the right fight and the right fight to make is Demetrius Andrade, for one reason or another, career-wise, always has to deal with some bullshit. Always. Like, you know, I'm not going to get into detail for every situation. He was scheduled to fight Jermell Charlo on Showtime, but then he said the money was funny. That fight fell apart. That would have been a good fight. You know, Jermell Charlo just recently lost to Tony Harrison, but at that time, if he would have fought Andrade, who knows what would have happened? Maybe Jermell wins. Maybe Andrade would have won. But either way, that didn't happen. We never got to see it. So Andrade's resume didn't get a name like Charlo, right? Then DAZN buys him out of his contract or whatever, and they say, hey, we're going to keep him active, blah, blah, blah. But they're not putting him in there with anyone that makes him a household name. They're not putting him in there with people that make you respect more than you already respect Andrade. You get what I'm saying? Fighting and beating Artur Akov, fighting and beating Walter Katandakwa. We already know, you know, we already know he's good. We want to see how good he is. You feel me? The other thing, Billy Joe Saunders, fight was scheduled. They did a press conference. Boom. You know, great fight. That would have been his marquee name. That would have been his coming of age story. Billy Joe Saunders, couple weeks before the fight, fails a drug test. So he, in that sense, he gets fucked over again because of Andrade. So this is to exalt all those things, and I'm not saying DAZN caused all those things, but what I'm saying is we know he's had a rough road. Plus he's a good fighter. You know, why do people want to keep seeing Andrade fight guys that we know he could beat? You know what I'm saying? Because they're not at his level. Versus Triple G, there's going to be varying opinions on if Andrade could beat Triple G. I see it in the comment section. Some of y'all say Triple G will destroy Andrade. I don't think he gets destroyed, but I think it's a good fight. But if you think, you know, if you think he gets destroyed, then I got to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have to show me that. So they could, you know, DAZN having an American champion with the WBO belt. He's the champion. How come the champ, like, what part of the game is this where the champion has the least options? And then a motherfucker who just lost all their belts in a decided loss, in my opinion, to Canelo. Don't have to fight his mandatories. Don't have no belts. No longer undefeated like Andrade is, right? Don't have to climb back up the ladder. And the champion, how are you a champion with the real belt? Not one of these like, oh, I'm the regular champ, or I'm the, the Elmer's glue champ, all that bullshit. You have the real belt, real WBO. What part of the game is this in boxing where the person with the real belt ain't got no options? The person with the real belt got to fight, leftovers, Danny Jacobs leftovers, Selecki, and then now they saying he injured, so he gonna probably have to fight someone. If they don't give him Triple G, he gonna probably have to fight someone worse than even Selecki. Or this is what they do to black fighters constantly, perpetually. I know you guys see it. Or these black fighters have to just fight tough guys, and then eventually they might fuck around and lose to one of these guys just because it's just a hard, no win situation type of fight. High reward or high risk, low reward type of fight. You know what I'm saying? If Andrade, for example, put it this way. If Andrade fought against Triple G and lost, boom, he lost to a silver medalist. So you can't really say anything. He lost to a silver medalist that we know has power, that we know is a good fighter, that arguably beat Canelo in the first fight, right? There's no real shame in that. But you keep fucking around with the fuck around and then put Andrade in these like so-called like tune-up or guys he's expected to beat. Eventually, he might not fucking look right versus one of these guys, and or he might get shocked and upset and knocked out or whatever. Because one, he's not being like, if you have a skill, a certain trait, something, you have to hone that skill. You have to keep it fresh. You have to keep that skill going. Like, I know a lot of Spanish speakers, right? And they talk Spanish fluently as children, but then over the years, having all English friends or, not really using the language, you lose that linguistic. Your Spanish is rusty and or you don't even remember it because you're not using it. Fighting is no different. If you keep putting Andrade in there with Alan Tez Fox and Artur Call, then he's probably going to, I'm not going to say he particularly is probably, but it's not hard for a fighter to adjust and not sharpen their skills because these guys aren't pushing them. So you're kind of fighting at their caliber. You're fighting at that level, similar to Spanish speakers who spoke Spanish as kids but didn't utilize it all throughout middle school and high school. Now when they get an adult, now when they're 23 and they're applying in the workforce, applying for jobs, they see how companies will pay extra when you're bilingual. Now they want the Spanish and they wish they had the Spanish, but guess what? They lost it over the years because they didn't stay at it and didn't stay sharp with it. So if you guys are bilingual, it's not just Spanish, but if you speak Russian, practice that. You speak English and Russian or Tagalog or something, practice it, because these are acquired skills. And especially if you come where I'm from, like California, there's a melting pot. There's people from all walks of life. You dig? So that could come in handy, and you never know. That could be what separates you from another job candidate, a job applicant. Like, hey, we have similar background, but I speak Tagalog. So if Pacquiao come in this motherfucker, I got you. I would like the Denagon. It's gonna be beneficial to you. So if you guys speak a second, third language or more, keep that shit. Keep at it. But that's the thing. Andrade is in a position where he's fighting down like a competition. We're talking about an Olympian fighting fucking Wolverine. Who the fuck is that, bro? Billy Joe Saunders already beat him 3 years ago. And it'd be one thing if he had moved and climbed, if Logan climbed back up the ladder and did some remarkable things, and now he's just back in contention. But that's not the case. After the Billy Joe Saunders loss, Artur Akov, hey, bub, Berserker Barrage, drop out. Nobody watched him again, in America, really. Man, it's crazy. What part of the game is this for Dazn or any company where a champion has the fewest options? People got to get back to the understanding. These promoters, this is not no cover up. They supposed to be working for you. Just like I used to do acting stuff. If I got an acting agent, right, a talent agent, they don't do the auditions for me, but they're supposed to align me with the right people. Let me know there's a casting call in my area. Oh, Samuel Jackson and Ben Affleck going to be in a movie in San Francisco. Here's the audition time, blah, blah, blah. And then if I land the job, then, they would get a commission from it, 10%, 8%, whatever, right? So it's like we got to, this is why Al Heyman, I think his fighters are being loyal to him, because he's not acting like this. He's doing whatever. He's telling Jared Hurd, get your own promotional company. Errol Spence, get your own promotion. Man Down Promotions. Build a gym. Like I'm not saying that Al Heyman told Errol to build a gym, because I don't know how that came up. That might have just been Errol's idea. But either way, he's giving people the business. Andrade is sitting up here, the most talented, undiscovered treasure trove in boxing, and no one can even appreciate his performances. Like Walter Katandakwa, that wasn't his fault, but he didn't really. How do you gain stuff? The dude was mad tough from fucking Africa or wherever the fuck he was from, and you didn't stop him. So that's what now people, you know how boxing fans get. They use that against you. Oh, but it just so happens that guy was just really tough. He was extremely tough, but you don't really win. If you don't stop Triple G, we gonna understand, because that motherfucker got a chin, and we've all watched Triple G's chin. We've all seen him fight. Nobody stopped him. So that's what I'm saying. DAZN's not really aligning Andrade with greatness in that regard, because he's fighting down competition. He's not fighting guys who are anywhere. If you fight Triple G, you fighting a real one. You fighting somebody who went to the Olympics just like you. Not these Artur Kov and Sam Buies and shit. You fighting somebody who has equal amateur pedigree, if not greater, because Triple G has a silver medal and Andrade doesn't. But that's what they do with American fighters, namely black American fighters. We'll just give you a Rhode Island fight. That's cool to let him fight at home. But who's he going to fight? Who you going to put him? Andrade is at the point, in my opinion, I don't know his exact age, but I want to say 30, 31, 32, something like that. He's at a point where we need to see what he can do. His best name is people he fought before he even signed with DAZN. Vanes and Willie Nelson. That's probably his best two names. I need to see Andrade at a top level, but they trying to preserve Golovkin. They talking about Golovkin might fight Hassan Indam or John Ryder. Who the fuck is John Ryder? I'd rather see him fight Knight Rider. David Hasselhoff, Michael Knight or some shit. Like, who is John Ryder? They were talking about David Lemieux fighting John Ryder. I guess he's a mandatory for Canelo and Caleb Smith or some shit. So you're going to pull David Lemieux's opponent and give him to Triple G. This is uncanny, bro. He said, I'd rather see him fight J.R. Ryder. Hey, yeah, off of Hennessy. That's what I'm saying. He can drink Hennessy. I would still rather see that. Wow, he said that's old buddy from Three's Company. That's John Ritter. Hey, get out of here. Rest in peace, John Ritter. See, I know my movies. Y'all crazy. Like that, it just doesn't do anything. How can Andrade test himself if Triple G and the other top fighters won't fight him? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like that's, and see this, and then the worst part about old media is that's the type of shit they use against you. They're like, oh, Andrade, who's he really beat? How the fuck are you gonna really beat someone and then no one wants smoke? Canelo failed a drug test. That's his shit. Last year. Triple G said I still want to fight on those dates. Andrade and Derevyanchenko both volunteered. He looked past both of them, which would have both been better fights for Triple G, and he fought Vanes Martirosyan, who nobody had even been talking about for 2+ years. Because he hadn't fought in 2+ years. Come on, man. Now they talk about Triple G versus John Ryder. What John Ryder? I think he's from the UK or something. What does that do? What do you think that's doing for American audiences? Triple G, okay, he has a name in America, cool. So you put Madison Square Garden, Triple G versus J.R. Ryder cousin or whatever. What does that do? What does that do for Triple G? That doesn't make me realize the awesome potential, or that doesn't make me realize, oh, Triple G, man, he gonna beat Canelo because he knocked out this dude. Put it this way. I know what I'm saying. That's why what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying him. I fucked his wife. I'm fucking him in the game. He lives and survives off a mafioso image. See, y'all turning me to Ego Valley. Y'all didn't want this. Told y'all didn't want this. Case in point. Look how easy the Vanes Martirosyan fight looked for Triple G. He got stung in round 1, and then he's like, all right, and came, and blitzed Vanes out of there in 2 rounds. His very next fight, guess what? He fought Canelo. It didn't look nothing like that. You know why? Because that Vanes fight didn't mean shit. Vanes had 2-3 weeks to train, coming off a 2-year plus layoff, of irrelevancy and inactivity. He was coming from 154 with no tune-ups, right? He lost to Andrade. That's another reason Andrade should get. How you won't fight Andrade, but you fight Vanes, and Andrade beat Vanes. Even though Vanes knocked him down, he still came back to beat him. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that didn't prove anything. Just like I told you then, just like I'm telling you now, beating Vanes Martirosyan didn't prove anything because you sure as hell didn't do all that to Canelo. And Canelo came from 54, but the difference is he was more active. He's a sharper fighter, and his ring IQ, fast hands. It's just a different fight. So if you put Triple G in there with John Ryder, or this is that I told you HBO 2.0 shit, where they take foreign fighters and then they try to build them, and then instead of you see American fighters, especially American black fighters, they just get matched with whoever. You just gotta fight your way through this shit. This shit, Brad Pitt and Fight Club. You know what I mean? Right? But this is a continuation of pretty much HBO, and that's what I'm saying. The higher ups, they gotta understand, this is not what boxing needs, and this is not what boxing is gonna respond well to, in my honest opinion. And I think I have a great take what I'm saying, because nobody's proving what I'm saying wrong. But anyway, if Triple G fights John Ryder, knocks him out, if he beats Hassan Indam and knocks him out, what does that have to do with Canelo 3? We know Canelo is at the pinnacle of his career. That's just like Vanes Martirosyan. Okay, you knocked him out in 2 rounds, but you fought Canelo next and you didn't do that to him because it's the level of competition. You fought Daniel-Jacobs, who has actually been knocked out, and Triple G didn't do all that to him. He knocked him down once and then never produced anything else as severe. So we know it's a way to try to trick the public. Putting him in there with Hassan Indam. So if he gets a knockout, you think people are just gonna be satisfied with that? Oh, he knocked out Indam. What is that proving? You knock out Demetrius Andrade, that's something different. That's an undefeated fighter. How could it not be different? We never seen Demetrius Andrade get knocked down 10 fights or 10 times in 2 fights, but we have seen that with Indam. John Ryder, I don't even know who he is, to be honest. I just heard the name and know he's, And then on top of it all, Dazn is going to raise their prices and take away their 30-day free trial, ha ha ha, which is what I told you last year, ha ha ha, right? And on top of that, it's like, man, Triple G, he just can't get a pass here. It's too much. It's too much. Hey guys, listen guys, that's too much. It's too much. So Triple G just man, hell nah. Man, I don't care what nobody say, bro. It's too much. Okay, let me get this straight. You chased Canelo forever. People were fucking with you then. But then you started like, you got like too aggressive. Like it's like your whole world revolves around Canelo. Canelo fails the drug test. Not your fault. You say you still want to fight in May, right? You try to find Jaime Munguia, who no one had heard of at the time. The commission didn't even approve it because we're like, man, this is a kid. This is a 20-year-old, and he had a 154. We're not approving that bullshit, right? You know, despite what you think about Jaime Munguia now, at the time, you know, he wasn't a champion and we hadn't seen what he can do, you know, even with the Saddam Ali, Liam Smith type name, right? Andrade raises his hand. He doesn't get the fight. Your mandatory raises his hand, Sergey Derevyanchenko. You don't fight either one of them. Pull out Vanes Martirosyan out of the, you know, irrelevancy and inactivity. Then you knock him out in 2 rounds. Still don't fight Derevyanchenko. Daniel Jacobs has to fight Derevyanchenko, right? It's just how does he get these passes? Like it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy. So he don't have to fight Derevyanchenko, his mandatory, refuses and gets stripped of his belt, you know. And then now he's claiming he beat Canelo, but, you know, he could fight John Ryder, Hassan Endam, or the names that we're hearing that he might fight, Brandon Adams, which it don't even look like he's going to get someone like that. And he gets the Canelo fight again. Come on, man. And then meanwhile, the Black Channel, you know, Demetrius Andrade has to, as a champion, has to beg and plead and keep calling out and act a fool and keep fighting guys that really don't show us his full potential. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of politics in this game. Like, how can I ever see how good Andrade is? See, and this is what they do. Andrade's real good. We know he's good, but we want to see how good he is. Now, if you keep having him fight, like I said, mediocre guys that he's supposed to dominate, you know, who knows what'll happen because he's fighting down in competition. You know, that doesn't keep his game. Like LeBron James, he's a great basketball player. If he was playing the Bucks or like Raptors or something, you know, playing the team when they were weak, then how's LeBron elevate his game? But year after year, if he's going up head to head with the best teams in the league and in the Warriors, then his game is going to be dumbass sharp because he has to play against the Warriors. Skill, you know, iron sharpens iron, you know, and that's what we're talking about here. If Andrade is constantly iron versus plexiglass and shit versus a paper straw, then that just shows you that he's better than them guys, but it doesn't really enhance and hone his skill. I feel like guys learn more about themselves when they fight somebody who can bring something. Like, why is Floyd what he is? Because he fought the guys like Zab Judah. He fought DeMarcus Corley. Them guys didn't lay down. Oscar De La Hoya. Them guys didn't lay out. Ricky Hatton was, you know, he was doing all right in the first couple rounds, you know. So them Zab Judah type fights, that pulled the man up out of Floyd. That's what I like to call it. That pulled the man up out of Floyd and made him, okay, you know, when DeMarcus Corley hurt him, that pulled the man, Emmanuel Burton, Emmanuel Augustus, that pulled the man up out of Floyd. That made Floyd really up his game. Because the way it was looking, you wasn't going to beat Zab Judah if you didn't make no adjustments. Because he was beating you to the punch, southpaw looking dumbass fast. You know, Triple G, him fighting Hassan Endam and Omarion and all this shit, Lil Fizz and all that, bro. What does that really prove? And then on top of that, then you're gonna try to sell me Canelo Triple G 3. I told you, if Triple G beats Andrade, he's the WBO champion. That is a belt he has never possessed. That's what I'm saying. You can have $1 billion, $1 million. That don't mean you know all this stuff. Someone said LOL ego. I don't know. I'm being real. I'm being so real. I don't know why people act all shocked. See, that's what I'm saying. People are so used to like fake shit that when something real is in your face, then they get scared. Like, oh shit, just because I'm saying it so bluntly. I don't want to see Triple G versus Omarion and shit, bro. Who wants to see that? Who wants to see? Touch. Touch. Come on. Touch. Man, who the fuck wants to see that, bro? Y'all got me hot, bro. I'm not trying to see Triple G versus. Yeah. Whoa. Let me tell you, girl. Woo. Oh. Triple G and the thing. I know exactly what you motherfuckers want. And I'm about to fight on Dazn, girl. Oh. Like, ain't nobody trying to see this shit, bro. And I know what you wanna. And Triple G better fight me on the zone. Seem like you're ready, trying to get hunting. The fuck up out of here, bro. I run boxing. And I'ma put my bid in to get at you. No disrespect, but I want it bad as day. Hey, who wants to see that, bruh? Fuck it. Coming to the ring. Yeah, you can get Michael Buffer. You can get whoever the fuck you want to announce it. Who wants to see fucking Triple G and Pretty Ricky and all this shit, bro? Hey, pretty Ricky. Triple G versus Pretty Ricky. We about to go live on the zone. Pretty Ricky. Michael Buffer. Hey, it go 5 in the morning and on the zone. It's coming on 5 in the morning. Ain't nobody trying to watch, bro. Get this shit up out of here, bro. Who the fuck want to watch it? Come on, bro. And Andrade's out there with a belt. y'all got me fucked up for real. Fucking Triple G versus Bow Wow challenge. Hey, y'all wild in this comment section. Y'all want it? That's see, yeah. And the thing is funny is the fans. They'll make excuses for everything. Like, y'all get mad because I'm saying it exactly how I feel, and they'll actually condone. They'll condone Triple. Like, no matter who he fights, they'll act like they'll act like it's like, oh shit, that's a good fight. Come on, ego. They wanted Triple G versus Bow Wow from Ohio. Y'all know what this is? Triple G versus Bow Wow. Yeah. Triple G versus Bow Wow. Y'all know what this is? In a minute, and I'm out the. Hey, if you let me on you. Hey, turn this shit off. We not playing no games, bro. Ain't nobody trying to see no. Fucking Triple G and Nelly and all this shit, bro. Hey, Dirty. I'm about to fight Triple G, you know. Everything I do, you know I'm crazy. Yeah, Andrade is good, but we're not gonna see how good he is because he don't get the fights. How can I ever rate Andrade how he might be rated if we don't get to see him versus the Triple G? Kodak Black, I didn't hear it. He said something about Nipsey. Well, Nipsey's wife. I never heard nothing like that. But I heard Offset. He said like Cardi B the reason for female rappers. What? Hey, y'all wilding out here. How is Cardi B Like, I ain't got nothing against Cardi B, but how is she responsible for female rappers, bro? Missy Elliott rawer than her. Missy. But anyway, you can catch me any day sipping Hennessy. With that Nicole Ray, she was raw. It's a pity that y'all look like idiot. Beep beep. Who got the keys to my G? Doom doom. Against my window. Missy so raw, she spit in the dude's mouth and he just swallowed it. Watch that video. She's like, it's sniff, holla. She spit in dude's mouth and he just accepted that. Bro, do you know if you spit on someone, you know how disrespectful that is? So you gotta be the rawest female if you could spit in the dude's mouth and he just swallowed this shit. Like, Missy, it's never it's never holla. And the dude was like, and just accepted that, bro. You the rawest female, cause I mean, I don't believe in DV, but if a female spit down my throat, you know, like that, like I might, you know, start Ray Rice. What? Like, I'm just saying, like, what? When Missy did that in the video, she lost me hey, she was wilding with that. Like, I was feeling that. Is it working? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flipping it. It's never. I was feeling all that. And then she just, holla. Like, you just gonna spit in cuz mouth? Okay. I'm turning 106 off right now. Man, I'm about to 106 and park my ass somewhere else. That shit was nasty. Like, you just gonna spit in the motherfucking shit? Who told you to do that, Timberland? I don't know, bro. I don't know about that spit. Oh, that was, get your freak on. Get your freak on. Man, listen, I don't want no bitch to get their freak on by spitting down my fucking throat. I ain't that damn freaky. Nah, you ain't just about to be spitting in my shit, bro. Spit on my shit. You ain't spitting in my, holla. Like, yeah, you gonna holla at the graveyard, bro. You just gonna spit in my mouth. Somebody said Triple G versus Macaulay Culkin. Hey, get out of here. I'm up here, your horse's ass. Come and get me. He on the little handlebar shit coming down to the ring. Hey, bro. I don't want to see Triple G versus Kevin McAllister. Someone said Triple G versus Bernie Sanders. Hey, y'all gotta chill, bro. See, some of y'all like that. Yeah, they just want to see Triple G versus anybody black or something. Like, as long as he's black, like, at least can he fight somebody that's like hood and black, like Trick Daddy or something? Okay. What's up? Shut up. Or like, can he fight someone like Trick, like, you know, Trick Daddy? I mean, what's up? Shut up. Okay. Slip and Slide Records, something. Okay. What's up? Shut up. Triple G versus Chris Tucker. Man, which one of y'all hit me? Which one of y'all kicked me? Hell no. Ring girl said she looked like Janet Jackson. Got up in that ring looking like Freddie Jackson. Don't ever come by here. Bro, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. And people just excuse it. It's so funny to see how we just destroying old media. Bit by bit, they're getting destroyed because they have to lie. They have to say some shit we know that they don't feel. Like Triple G versus John Ryder. They got to look up on Wikipedia to find out who John Ryder is and then find a way to try to justify. Oh, yeah, I mean, John Ryder, I mean, he's such a, he's a rider, guys. I won't deny it. John a fucking Ryder. You don't want to fuck with him. Like, they have to do anything to just. We not doing all that, bro. Like, if Charlo fights Brandon Adams or whatever fight, like Wilder versus Dominic Breazeale, new media don't got to do that. Like, I don't know who Dominic Breazeale is, and I'm just agreeing with it. You know, these dudes got to try to justify some shit, and they know if somebody else was fighting that level of a person, they would have a criticism for it. It is so funny. Ego, I was having a horrible day, and you already got me laughing. I'm glad you laughing, bro. We just having fun with this game. These dudes got to really lie to themselves and act like they wanted to see Hassan Indam. I mean, Hassan, he's tough, guys. Hassan Indam. Why do you think he got the name? You know? He used to just be Hassan In, but he's such a good fighter. So we watched him knock someone out at the cafeteria, he's like, damn. And he became known as Hassan In Damn. Like, bro, come on, bro. Triple G should be fighting Andrade. See, that's the other thing. I keep saying it, bro. I keep saying the same stuff. If Triple G fought Andrade, and then let's say Canelo beats Jacobs, for the first time, Canelo Triple G 3 would be if Triple G gets past Andrade and gets that belt. For the first time, Triple G Canelo 3 would be for all of the belts. All of them. What's the point of Dazn trying to lure Charlo over there? What's the point of Dazn saying, hey, we got all the middleweights, guys. We got the middle. If you ain't going to make them fight. No matter how much it makes sense. What's the point of it? You talk about you got all the best middleweights. Okay, cool. But if you don't make a fight, then we'll care. I would be happy if Triple G got in a street fight at this point. And then, like I said, oh my God, man, this is gonna be, this is awful awful for old media. Here's the thing. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying and tell me if this don't make sense. Triple G claims he beat Canelo twice and got robbed. Fact, right? He said, I got robbed. This is some bullshit. Blah blah blah. Canelo is fighting Jacobs. So who is carrying on their career with the confidence that I won the fight or I'm the man to beat? Canelo or Triple G? Just look from a mindset. Like, okay, same thing with Deontay Wilder. See, I got analogies all day. Oh my gosh. Wilder says the fight was close or whatever, but he thought he beat Tyson Fury. Now he's going on, after Tyson Fury pulled out, to fight his mandatory, who's a 6'7" Olympian, only beaten by Anthony Joshua, coming off a knockout win. On the other hand, Tyson Fury, who claims he won 10 rounds, moved networks, and is fighting Tom Schwartz, who nobody knows. Once again, old media is over for you guys because this stuff doesn't make sense. You could look by the mindset. Who's doing things, like who's carrying on the confidence? People said, oh, Wilder knows he lost the fight. He knows in his heart he lost to Tyson Fury. But why is he carrying on about his business? Why is he carrying on about his business like nothing happened? You know? Why is Canelo carrying on about his business like nothing happened if he knows he really lost to Triple G? Meanwhile, Triple G is being linked to fight Power Rangers and all type. Fucking Tommy from Power Rangers. Who wants to see? Oh yeah! It's more for time. Like, who wants to see that? Tommy from Power Rangers, he was the Green Ranger and the White Ranger. So this fight really makes sense because he played 2 Rangers. Like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Because he was 2 Rangers, the Green and the White Ranger. Now we got to see him fight Tommy. Bro, stop it. That's the type of shit that these man fans be coming up with. I mean, he could have picked Zach. He was the Black Ranger, the Black Shadow, you know. But he chose the guy that played 2 Rangers. Man, hell nah. See, oh yeah. Hey, Tommy was kind of hard with that ponytail though. He was kind of raw though. But still, Triple G don't mean we should see that fight. Man, I ain't never stopping, bro. Because you know what I'm saying is true. They try to justify all that. And then let Mayweather fight Berto and shit. Oh, yeah. What is he going to fight about Black History Month? Like, all this stupid shit. Like, Mayweather, Berto, Black History Month. What you even talking about, bro? You know? They say Mayweather ruined his whole 22-year career for fighting Berto. But Triple G could fight, you know, John Witherspoon from That's Your Ass, Mr. Post. I saw my burrito, baby. Like, every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, eating up all the food. I like pig feet. I like ham hot. Like, yeah, we like you. Good fights, motherfucker. What? Triple G wanted no smoke on Andre Ward. Listen, that's already in stone. I told y'all then, y'all motherfuckers was mad at me. Oh, you're just saying that because you're from the Bay Area. You and your posse, you guys are from the Bay. RBL posse. Don't give me no Bammer weed. We don't smoke that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is RBL posse got to do with Triple G don't want no smoke with Dre Ward? Come on, bruh. Come on. It's you and Andre Ward probably just like E40. Like, what the fuck is that got to do? Triple G ain't want no smoke with Andre Ward. He could have. I probably never have no money like Ross Pirelli, but she just want to don't ever demonstrate like a lot of these fools I see on. Like, E40 ain't got shit to do with this. He ducked the fade. Triple G want to pull up someone from 135 pounds and make him into a pound cake. Man, Triple G might set history like that. Real talk. Bro, he might set history. He might pull somebody up from Chocolatito away. He might even fight Chocolatito. I don't know. I don't know what to not believe, bro. Been about my cash ever since I was a little young mustache. Gennady Golovkin, he said he beat Canelo Alvarez and then he got robbed. All of a sudden he wants to fight John Ryder. Bitch slobbing on my knob. Like, I'm being dead serious. I don't even know how to. If he don't fight Andrade, I don't even know what to tell y'all anymore. Triple G might fuck around fight Reptar from Rugrats. I really don't know. He might fight Reptar. Like, it's getting to that point. Like, just go ahead and announce Triple G versus Reptar. Like, let's just get it out the way, bro. You didn't want to fight Chucky or Tommy Pickles. You for Angelica. You want to fight Reptar from Rugrats. Like, just announce Reptar. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck all that, bro. He about to fight Reptar. It's just what it is. So Triple G versus Reptar and Dazn. You know, June, whatever. Man, fuck that, bro. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. And then you sitting up there at Demetrius Andrade with a belt. He got a belt and the other thing is Andrade hasn't even been Triple G's last couple fights are tougher fights than Andrade. So this is the time to get Andrade because the last couple fight he fought, you know, Michael Blackson brother and shit, you know. Try again, motherfucker. Do you know you know, he fought some homie from the village and then he fought Artur Kov. So it's like I feel like that would be the perfect time to get him. Like you see Pacquiao, he trying to fight Thurman. I would want to fight, if I was Pacquiao, I would want to fight Thurman based on how he looked in his last performance too, because that's the most vulnerable he's looked since Luis Collazo. You know, so Pacquiao, he's smart. You know, his team is smart. Get him right now. I would do that. Don't let him come back properly. You could get that super WBA belt. You know, Pacquiao trying to go to GameStop and trade in that WBA regular belt and try to get that super belt off Keith Thurman. He trying to go to GameStop and trade his games in. How much for this WBA regular belt? I want the WBA super. You know, he trying to turn in Madden 14 and get Madden 15. I'm not mad at it. You know, Pacquiao trying to go to GameStop. It is what it is. This motherfucker. I like to trade in GameStop. I want to my WBA, my belt. I do not want the regular belt. I want super. You know, he going to the taqueria. He don't want the regular burrito. He wants the super burrito. You know, the one with the guacamole and sour cream and shit in it. I'm not mad at Pacquiao for that. He wants the super burrito. Let the man get a super burrito with the guacamole and shit. He trying to go to GameStop. Hey, GameStop lightweight out of pocket, bro. No matter how much you give them, they really try to like rip your head off, bro. Yo, I got a brand new PlayStation 4 with 1,000 games, mint condition. How much? $337. Man, I'm gonna slap you. Hold on, $337? No, $3.37, motherfucker. Hey, I'm gonna slap you. GameStop be like wildin', bro. I'm gonna slap the shit out on that GameStop. You might read about it on the news. Bro, they need to hurry up. I heard they losing a lot of money. I see why, bro. I see why. Because I'm gonna slap the shit out on the GameStop. They be so disrespectful with the price. No matter what you offer them. Like, yo, I got these rubies. You know, I got these blood diamonds from Africa. How much? 76 cents. Like, I'm gonna slap you. Blood diamonds I got these from Jimon Hunsu, motherfucker. You took everything. My diamonds. Like, I got these blood diamonds from, oh my gosh, Sierra Leone, you know, and you gonna offer me 76 cents, I'm gonna slap you. That's just how it has to be. Slap the fuck out you. GameStop be so disrespectful with the prices. No matter what you offer them, it's some low shit, bro. Yeah, I got these fucking rubies, motherfucker. Yeah, you can have affinity stones from the Avengers. Man, I got the last. Thanos ain't got this one. I got the last infinity stone that Thanos need. $222. Nah, you not. It's not registering. I got the last infinity stone. Thanos got all the other stones in his glove. This the last one. I got the soul stone, you see. This the real deal. This the real deal. This the real deal. Easy work. $1.05. Like, bro, you just offered me bruh, listen, cut. You just offered me $2.22. Now you talking about $1.05. This the last infinity stone. I'm gonna slap you. Sura 47. $5 super chat. See, look, that's more than GameStop would have offered me. Fuck GameStop. Triple G and witness protection program. Protective custody. He said he PC'd up. Wow. GameStop robs you without a gun. Hell yeah, man. You could get a game the day it comes out and not even open it and then take it brand new to GameStop. They still gonna rape you for it. You like, I got that new Call of Duty Secret Operations the release date, and then you take it there unopened. 444. Like what you mean 444? Jay-Z album, motherfucker? Cause I know you're not offering me $4.44 for this game that just came out that I just paid full price for. 444. Man, GameStop be doing too much. Anyway, yeah, man, Triple G versus Reptar. That's probably coming up next. See, and I told you the worst part about it is old media. They make their own bed, so they gotta lie in it. If Triple G admitted that Canelo beat him, which I think Canelo did beat him in the second fight, so if he was saying that, then maybe you could just settle for one of these fights, because at least he's acknowledging the fact that he needs a tune-up. You get what I'm saying? At least he's acknowledging the fact that he lost. But you won't admit you can't do that. You can't not admit defeat, claim you were robbed, claim you won, plus you need a tune-up. What part of the game is that? Like, why would you should have your head held high as a true champion knowing you got robbed. You know? Like, do you think, like, put it this way. Listen, people get mad when I talk about the double standards with black fighters and minorities, black and brown fighters and stuff, but just listen to it. Jermell Charlo, perfect example. He started crying at the post conference because he was so like choked up and hurt because he felt that, man, my brother won his fight and I won my fight and they robbed me. Right? This is him. I was there. He was like, man, I don't like to lose. That's why I don't play games. I don't want to lose. I won that fight. You know, he was hot. Guess what they're talking about for Jermell Charlo's next fight? Guess what they're talking about? Tony Harrison. You know why? Because Jermell don't feel like he lost the fight. Jermell thinks in his heart that he won the fight, and now he wants that belt back. He wants retaliation. He wants some get back. Triple G, he talking about, I won versus Canelo. Look at press row. His team, 45 people at press row said this. Clearly he can't fight Canelo next, right? Because Canelo's fighting Jacobs. But yet and still, nevertheless, he could fight someone better if you felt you didn't get, better than the names being mentioned. See, Jimmy said it. He said Jermell really beat Harrison. It was a good fight, though. I got to watch it again, to be honest. But either way, the point being is it's the mindset. It's the mindset. Jermell in his heart believes he won. Now he wants to smoke again. He don't want to go fight, Randy Travis and Billy Ray Cyrus and shit, Brooks and Dunn in the meantime, because he don't need to build up his confidence. He just wants to show the people that he could beat him. He's probably going to try to push for the knockout, to be honest. I got to watch it again. It was a good fight. Tony Harrison he made Jermell. The reason I got to watch it again is because I was there and the live experience is different. Tony Harrison made Jermell miss more than he usually does. But I got to watch offensively, I just got to watch it again. I had to turn the sound off because ego got literal tears in my eyes. Hashtag fuck GameStop. That's what I'm saying. That GameStop is the biggest, like, they be like too disrespectful with the prices. Like, hey, bro, I got this badass wife, Halle Berry. How much you give me for her? She still got it, man. She still, you know what? I'm gonna let you take my side piece too, J-Lo. I got Halle Berry and J-Lo. Come on, dog. How much you gonna give me? $6.70. $6.70. All right. Hold on. Now, I done already gave you Halle Berry. And then I offer my side piece, J-Lo. And you gonna give me $6.70 for the both of them? All right. Let me go get my gun. I'll be back. Hey, they be so disrespectful, bro. Motherfucker talking about $6.70, bro, for my wife. You gonna give $670 for my wife and it's Halle Berry? Make me feel good. God, make me feel good. Make me feel good. Like, yeah. They gonna make me Denzel, bro. They gonna make me Denzel. Yeah, okay. I came to GameStop trying to barter. I want to make a fair exchange. Yeah, you gonna really offer me $670 for my wife, huh? Yeah, let me go to the trunk. I'll be right back. Yeah, you $670, huh? For Halle and J-Lo. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay. Like, motherfucker, what? Man on fire type shit, bro. Let me stop for GameStop trying to come for me, you know what I'm saying? Call them boys on me. GameStop be so out of pocket with them fucking prices, though. You go get, yeah, you just gonna offer me $670 for my wife. We exchanged vows 14 years ago, and that's all you gonna give me is $670, huh? You think you could do this to me? I'll have you blowing Nintendo games when I get finished with you. Shoe program. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop. Remember when you used to blow on the Nintendo cartridges and shit? That was really a magic trick. Yeah. Like Keith Thurman playing the flute and shit. Like, that shit used to really work for some reason. Like, damn, this game won't play. I don't know why that worked so well. You didn't need no extra, like, they had like Nintendo cleaners and all that. That shit, just morning breath. That's all you need. A little bit of morning breath. I like when the video games like take over your whole life. Like, you wake up and just turn on the video game. You don't brush your teeth. You don't, you don't eat breakfast. You're just so dedicated to that game. Playing Call of Duty. You got your ass smoked in Call of Duty. You go to sleep for a little bit, wake up, man, fuck you, I'm back on them sticks, motherfucker. I like them video games that be ruined. You be calling into work and shit. Yeah, motherfucker, I can't make it. Kill streak. Yeah, I got a kill streak. I ain't coming in this motherfucker. Like, you're not coming in because of kill streak. Yeah, motherfucker. I see you when I see you. I'll be there to get my check, though. That's what hood dudes always... Hood dudes calling sick 5 days a week and then still come to pick up their check, bro. If you pulling licks like that, you at least need direct deposit so you don't have to show face. I used to work with people like that, like hood dude and shit. He called us sick all week, but it's payday. He gonna come in on Friday and get his check. Like, what you doing? You motherfucker, you don't look sick with Jordans on and shit. What you ain't sick. Motherfuckers ain't sick. I never understood that. Probably because the hood dudes, they don't got bank accounts and shit. You know, they put the money in the mattress. So, yeah, motherfucker, I don't like no bank. I keep my money under the mattress. You know, now I'm talking about. Like, damn, motherfuckers coming after you for child support and all types of shit. You scared of the bank, bruh. I check my own savings up under this mattress. I don't need no checking and save. Like, bro, stop. Get a bank account. It's okay. Niggas do be afraid of a bank account, though, for real. I got this Payless shoebox. Don't nobody gonna find this money. Like, bro, that's the first place I'm looking. Don't nobody. We know you don't shop at Payless. Payless went out of business anyway. So if I robbed you, that's the first place I'm looking, in the Payless shoebox. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh shit, 100,000, cool, let's go. That's exactly where the robbers finna go. And it's the old Payless logo anyway. We know that. See, they be trying. See, y'all gotta watch that. You don't even have the current Payless logo before they went out of business. You got the old Payless box. So you been doing this, huh? Okay. Hey, I used to hate Payless. Like, I hate the way it looked. I hate the color scheme. I hate the carpeting. I hate the workers. I hate the shoes. I definitely hate the shoes. I hate the way it smelled. I used to hate when my mom took me to Payless. It smelled like a fucking belt factory. Like, man, I can't get jiggy with this shit. My mom tried to be cheap. You know, I was the youngest of three. My mom tried to be cheap. take me to fucking Payless. And I have abnormally big feet. I've always had big feet, even when I was shorter. Like, I wear a size 15. You know what I'm saying? So even when I was like shorter, like growing, my feet were always like hella big. Like, I think I wore like size 13, 12 and a half, 13 when I was in like 6th grade, but I was short, you know. Motherfuckers, oh look, canoes, boats, all this type of shit. She tried to take me there. They don't have my size here, first of all, and she gonna scrunch my feet up in the Payless, the biggest size they had, bro. My shit like this, throwing up gang signs in them fucking shoes, first of all, cause you won't just special order me something or something. My shit all scrunched up in there like a fucking eagle talons. How's it feel? Man, this feel like shit. My feet cripping right now. Yeah, Nipsey sloshing, motherfucker. Like, what? My feet is fucked up in these shoes. You ever buy shoes that you know they too small for you? And you try to act like they comfortable, but you could tell there's like bits of pain as you walk. And yeah, these is cool. Okay, yeah, you know this shit hurt. You know this ain't your size, but you like the shoes so much you try to just fight through the pain. Fuck that. Anyway, my mama, she used to take me to Payless. I used to hate that shit, bro. Because back in the day, everybody had like Nikes and Jordans and Fila's and Adidas. And you got me looking like Kirk Franklin and shit. I was like coming to age where you start really like pulling women and shit. You got me looking like Kirk Franklin. Put your hands together. Stop. In the name of Jesus. Stop. Ola, ola. Like, good God. You know, like, get these fucking Kirk Franklins on my feet, bro. Got me looking like Warwick David, Leprechaun in the Hood and shit, bro. It wasn't me shillings. There once was a man from Madras. Me shillings. Why my shoes got a buckle? All my friends got laces. My shit got a buckle. Fuck you talking about? Somebody said snakeskin British Knight. Was that a thing? I don't remember no snakeskin, bro. You Mayweather and you Floyd with the snakeskin. Easy work. I got my British Knight, you know, imported from India. You got snakeskin. Motherfucker said snakeskin BK Knights. Hey, I never seen that. I don't remember that edition. Y'all wilding in this chat. Hold on. Oh, you talking about the pay? Bro, I seen it. That's what I'm saying. I used to work regular jobs and shit before this boxing shit blew up. Yeah, motherfucker called in sick. That's what I'm saying. They gonna call in sick all week, but then come in fitted on Friday to pick up that paycheck. And have like a little bop till they walk too. Like, how you gonna just pick up the paycheck? Pick up the pieces. Nah, hustle, man. He's like, all right. He's like, come on, chief. You wasn't feeling that? All right, hustle, man. I was feeling to pick up the pieces. That shit was so funny. He's like, pick up the pieces. Yeah, they gonna pick up the paycheck. Pick up the paycheck. You called in sick all week. Bruce Wayne, Jr. What's up? What's poppin'? Anyway, Triple G versus Reptar coming to a city near you. That's crazy. And especially for DAZN. Like, I don't understand that form. How you going to throw out money, crazy money to acquire the talent? And then, here's an example. LeBron James, one of the highest paid in the NBA. Like, even though he gets a lot of money from endorsements, but his NBA paycheck is better than that, you know, the average person. They have him playing 4 quarters. They have him playing so much game time. Like, yeah, motherfucker, go ahead, earn that salary, motherfucker. But DAZN, they're allegedly paying like these crazy rates, and then Triple G don't have to, you know, he could just fight Reptar. I don't see how that's a formula. Like I said, LeBron James, we all know that. Westbrook, LeBron James, they earn their money. Westbrook got fucking average triple doubles. Fuck around here to triple double. You know, LeBron James out there busting buckets, you know, sweating and he earning his money. They're putting Triple G in there with fucking Pauly Shore and shit. Thinking America's gonna support. But Eddie, hey, but it's the Encino, man. Like, ain't nobody trying to see no Triple G versus Pauly Shore. Fucking son-in-law in the army now, looking at it. Like, come on, man. Devin Haney got a fight announced? What y'all talking about? He said Triple G versus Cody from Final Fight. He might fight Triple G versus Cody from Step by Step. Remember that? Step by step. Remember Cody, Sasha Mitchell from Step by Step? They put Triple G in there with Urkel when he went in that chamber and came out as Stefan. They're like, yeah, he's not. Triple G could fight Urkel, but he at least chose Stefan Urkel. Like, bro, I don't want to see Triple G versus Stefan Urkel. What the fuck are you talking about? We'll see who Triple G decides, but like for me, I think it's more advantageous for Dazn to, especially if you're paying them crazy, you know, put on a fight that is going to attract people to your site. Like Canelo is doing the damn thing, Jacobs is doing the damn thing. There's a lot of people doing the damn thing. Sorong versus Estrada. You know, the only thing is I don't think that's a fight for, like, casuals aren't going to know about that fight. Boxing heads will respect it. But, like, you know, how is it that Triple G, yeah, Shields Hammer, I'm with it. Triple G versus Joey Lawrence from Blossom. Whoa. Hey, Blossom. Whoa. He said, I'm going to fight Triple G. Whoa. Yeah. Like Triple G versus Andrew Dice Clay. Nobody trying to see this shit, bro. Listen, you fat tub of shit. Oh. Hell no. Nah. We'll see how it plays out. I just don't understand. Dazn is really missing a golden opportunity if they don't make Triple G versus Andrade next. Because they will actually, this would be even more impactful than when Canelo fought Triple G. Triple G never had the WBO belt. Billy Joe Saunders had it for the last few years. You get what I'm saying? Now, Triple G, all you have to do is fight Andrade, get the belt you never had, and if Canelo beats Jacobs, then there's probably not going to be a rematch unless, you know, it's in demand or something. And then Canelo Triple G, now that makes sense. Triple G versus Canelo is for all the marbles at middleweight, and that now it just helps so much for the future. Now let's say Charlo is over there with PBC, who's he gonna fight? If one person on DAZN has all of the belts, so that could, in essence, if you did it my way, she likes it my way. You almost could establish 2-3 fights from it. You know, Canelo's fighting Jacobs, good fight, brings attention. Triple G, Andrade, good fight, brings attention. Then the winner fights Canelo-Jacobs, winner fights the winner Demetrius Andrade for undisputed. Then you might be able to even, now Charlo, if he wants to get a title, he's going to have to go through one person that has all the belts. And he's over there with PBC, so that might make, you know, that so to unify, that's why unifications are always good. Because when you unify, especially when you unify in the form of undisputed, now one person holds all the keys. One person. So now to lure Charlo over there, you know, that might be more doable. When if he wants a belt, he's gonna have to go through that, whoever wins that basic DAZN tournament. Period. Kane, exactly. He said if Andrade only fights bums, then Golovkin should be a great test for him. And like I said, Andrade's last couple fights, like they haven't been a bit. It's Alan Tez Fox, Walter Katandakwa, because Billy Joe Saunders failed a drug test, and Artur Kov. So this seems like the perfect time for Triple G to, even though he's coming off a loss, he says he won. And then Andrade hasn't fought anyone as good as Triple G in some time, you know? So it seems like a even good fight. Southpaw, two guys, you know, Golovkin has a real good jab. You know, it's a missed opportunity for sure. And this is what they, you know, Birdman, I don't know, this is not my business, but they said Birdman wasn't paying Lil Wayne all of what he owed him or whatever at one point. And then Lil Wayne would like complain about it. This is what the industry rumors were. Lil Wayne would complain about it, and Birdman, to pacify him, would buy him a car or, you know, give him money or like let him control Young Money or something. You know, because, oh shit, Lil Wayne's complaining about his money. Let me buy him a new Ferrari or something. You know, that's kind of what it looks like with Dazn. Like, they're not giving Andrade the title shot. So they're trying to pacify him by giving him a hometown fight. That's what the aim is. But the hometown fight's cool, but I'm sure Andrade, at this point, he's over 30. If I'm not mistaken, he's over 30. He needs the names. He needs the guys that catapult him. Like, do you understand? Boxing is not the biggest window for anybody. Triple G versus Bolo. You break my record, now I break you. Like I break your friend. You are next. So he said that shit sound like a cheating relationship. But that, honestly, that's what it seems like. Like, okay, we're not gonna give Andrade the title shot versus Golovkin. Like, see, is lightweight disrespectful. How is a champion not have the most options? Like, what part of the game is boxing at right now, where Andrade's a champion with the belt and he got to struggle to get a fight? John Doe likes the hat. America, appreciate you. What part of the game is this, where the champion has to search for challengers? That's crazy. And then when, like, Andrade hearing Triple G's coming on board of Dazn, that probably made him happy. Like, yes, Canelo's over here, Jacobs over here, I got Triple G over here, you know. But it don't matter if Jacobs is his friend, so they might not fight. Canelo haven't fought him since 54. You know, they were in that division together, and that never happened. And Triple G. So it's like Andrade keeps getting a raw deal, bro. He just keep getting a raw deal. Like, who's going to fight him? Like, nobody. And then they use it against you when you don't have the resume. Despite why you don't have a resume and the reason we know you don't. Like Luis Ortiz. He could have the best resume ever if people stepped up and fight him, especially all the people that are calling him out, but not fighting him. He could have, by now, he could have fought Dillian White. He could have fought Usyk, you know, Tyson Fury. But the guys didn't fight him. So that's just what it is, man. And it's funny to see the double standards, how people move. It really is. Funny to see how people move and the standards, how they have certain high standards for certain people. Like, see, and people say, you see how the old boy came in with the hating shit, said I was hating on Triple G. But it's like Tupac said, thug life, thug life. The hate you gave little infants fucks everybody, right? We keeping the same energy that you have, the same shit but we doing it from a factual perspective. When Mayweather was in that number one slot, when Andre Ward was in that number one slot, you held them to the craziest of standards, like to the point where Mayweather just beat Pacquiao, fought Berto to close up his Showtime contract, and you said his whole career was ruined. That's what they were saying, the old media. His whole career was ruined for choosing Berto. They said Golovkin was number one pound for pound. Why is it any different that he's held to some different standard? When you told me he was the best 25 in the last 25, you told me he was number one pound for pound. You know, they treated Floyd like crazy. They treated him like shit, talking about if he fights Berto, his whole legacy is ruined. If he fights Kareem Mayfield, his whole legacy is ruined. This is what they said. You know, despite Diego Corrales, De La Hoya, Cotto, Pacquiao wins, Maidana twice, Castillo twice, despite all that, they said his whole resume was ruined. Triple G don't even have a whole resume like that. Like, you don't have no body of work like, you know, the Cottos and Pacquiao and Mayweather and De La Hoya. You don't even have a Canelo resume. That's crazy. This young man, Canelo, is under 30, 28, I believe, and got a better resume than Triple G, who's 36, about to be 37, or is 37. Like, wow. Like, someone who's basically 10. How does that happen? How are you 10 years younger, 9 years, 10 years younger, and you have a better resume than a silver medalist that's 10 years older than you? It's unheard of, you know? Even, listen, Triple G is a silver medalist. Why does he get this special treatment? Amir Khan, you could say whatever you want. You could say Crawford going to knock his skull off, all this stupid shit y'all be saying, right? Crawford's the favorite, cool. But Amir Khan, the one thing you cannot take from him, he's a silver medalist. He got brutally knocked out a couple of times. You know, Bradis Prescott, Canelo, Danny Garcia. He still gets back in there. For you could call him crazy, delusion, whatever you want to say that y'all be saying in the comment section. But he gets in there. He fought Lamont Peterson. You know, he fought Maidana, a huge punter, and actually beat Maidana, and really should have beat Peterson, you know, if it weren't for the 2-point deduction. So the thing is, block Adrian Sandoval. Block him. Anyway, Amir Khan's fighting Crawford. He's a silver medalist about to fight Crawford. One, if not the best guy in the division. Him or Errol Spence, most likely. Right? He fighting the best guy. Coming off of 2 tune-up style fights, too. Coming off 2 tune-up style fights. He fought Phil LaGreco 40-second fight, and he fought Samuel Vargas where he didn't even look good. And now he's already fighting Crawford for whatever reason. I don't care if people say it's a paycheck, he's going to get destroyed, whatever. He's still fighting him. Triple G's a silver medalist, and he has a chin. You know, Khan, that's the criticism everyone has for Khan, is he doesn't have a chin. So how does this make, this is my final question. 2 silver medalists, one has a noted chin, Triple G has a chin, and the other one isn't known for having a good chin, and he's fighting a big puncher, a great fighter in Terrence Crawford. So how is the guy, the chinless guy that you guys say, you know, the guy that don't have a chin, how is he willing to get in there with Crawford? But then people say Triple G would destroy and run through Andrade, but that's not the next order of business. And I've already went and showed you how Undisputed would easily be relevant if Triple G beats Andrade. So how is a guy with no chin taking a dangerous ass fight as a silver medalist, and Triple G has a chin and only has 1 loss? Khan has more loss than that, and he's, the rumored names are John Ryder and Amir Khan. I mean, not Amir. Well, shit, I wouldn't be surprised if he fought Amir Khan. You know, John Ryder and Hassan Indam and stuff like that. How does that make sense? So, once again, I'm not committing unless I see DAZN fix those types of things. You know, when you can pull the plug on better fight, especially if Andrade's supposed opponent, Zaleski, is injured, that makes all the sense in the world to make Andrade versus Triple G. It just makes no sense. So, like I said, even Mikey Garcia, you can say whatever you want. He tried it, though. Mikey tried it. He moved up 2 weight classes to fight an immense puncher and great fighter in Errol Spence. That's not what you would call staying safe. Triple G won't even move out of his division. Let's say 160 the guys are tied up like Canelo-Jacobs. Why not fight at 68? Why not fight Caleb Smith on Dazn? And he's not even really proven like that. He beat George Groves, who Badu Jack beat years before that. Carl Froch beat years before that and knocked out. It's crazy. It's pure crazy. Like, so Triple G's team said he could beat guys at 75, but won't beat nobody at 68. Won't fight Andre Ward. Won't fight his mandatory Derevyanchenko. You know, is looking at names that don't really build the platform or great fights for boxing. Canelo's 9 years his junior and is taking on a guy who's bigger than him for the second fight in a row. Listen, oh my gosh. I gotta stop because it's so flagrant, it's crazy, and it's making me mad. Canelo, if you really look at it, every single person Canelo has fought in his last 4 or so fights have been considerably bigger than him. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., bigger than him. A guy that even fought at light heavyweight. He moved up from 54 to 164.5, 10 and a half pounds to fight Chavez Jr. Dominated him. Then he fought Golovkin, bigger than him, right? Then he fought against Golovkin, bigger than him. Then he fought Rocky Fielding, 6'2 and a half, 6'3, bigger than him. You know, not the best guy. Now he's fighting Jacobs. So for Canelo, his last 5 fights have been guys who are all considerably taller than him and had a noted punch. You know what I'm saying? Rocky Fielding, I don't know how where his power lies, but he still moved up from 160 to 168 and took on someone who's 6'3. He's fought guys that have all been like 2 inches or so or more taller than him and bigger than him. They just did the 30-day weigh-in for the WBC with Canelo and Jacobs. And as expected, Canelo came in lighter. He's 168.2 30 days out, and Daniel Jacobs is 175.4. So Jacobs has more weight to cut. Triple G's the boogeyman. He's the guy with the crazy chin. He's the guy with the silver medal. How is it that Canelo's last 5 fights, he got to fight people who are like giants next to him? That's crazy. You know, he has to fight Indom, who got knocked down 10 times in 2 fights. Hey, bro, y'all got to do something. Oh, media, y'all getting smoked out. Y'all know what I'm saying. He getting smoked out. Bro, when have we ever seen Triple G fight someone bigger than himself with momentum, with a big punch? Daniel Jacobs, maybe? And then he lost that fight to me. Yeah, Jacobs weigh 175 right now. 175 and change. So Canelo perpetually keeps fighting bigger guys than himself. And the motherfuckers like, oh, Canelo robbed Golovkin. So the guy that got robbed, why does he keep fighting bigger guys? But then the guy who should have won won't fight nobody bigger. Like it's like something must be up or some shit. Like they know something I don't know or something, because this is like uncanny, bro. How many times have we seen Floyd Mayweather in there with De La Hoya, Cotto, Victor Ortiz, Marcos Maidana, and guys that were bigger than him? Conor McGregor looked way bigger than him too, and was an unknown variable just because he was coming from a different style and had his own training and supposedly had a big punch. This is crazy. And then DAZN wants me to pay a year in advance, and they can't pull the trigger on Amir Khan, Kell Brook. They can't pull the trigger on Joshua Wilder. They can't get Wilder over there. Can't get Gervonta Tank Davis over there. I got to just keep watching Tevin Farmer and Tank Davis argue online. They can't make Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. You know, they can't make in-house fights that would be better. Canelo and Jaime Munguia, Triple G, Jaime Munguia, David Lemieux, something like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather see David Lemieux and Jaime Munguia than Jaime Munguia versus Dennis Hogan. You know, they can't make Triple G and Andrade, or they refuse not to make it. They have the bodies. Joseph Jojo Diaz is going in on Tevin Farmer. It doesn't look like that fight's going to happen. You know, that's a good fight for the Canelo-Jacobs undercard. You know, so if you're not getting none of these fights, and some of them are in-house fights, then I can't spin. So I'm just going to spin. You know, you couldn't make AJ versus Luis Ortiz, AJ versus Dillian White, who's on that side, a rematch. I would have rather see that, you know. So until they show the ability to, I'm not paying a year in advance. I'll buy it month by month as needed when I see the fights that appeal to me. That's it. I will have no problem. $100 ain't shit. Well, you guys see the super chats. $100 ain't shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I spend $100 on a dinner date, bro. I don't care about the $100. It's about principle. I'm a person of principle. It's always going to be that with me. You know? When I see the fights, especially the in-house fights that you can make, you know, the promotional Cold War, okay, that's something. You know, maybe it's hard to get Charlo over there or Tevin and Tank, you know, for various reasons. Okay, cool. But your in-house fights, you can't get some of them done. Amir Khan and Kell Brook, AJ versus White 2, you know, Jaime Munguia versus somebody better that you have, Jesse Vargas, Kell Brook. You know, I would rather see Jesse Vargas, Kell Brook than Jesse Vargas, Humberto Soto. So, you know, they got some things to work out. It is what it is. I'm out.